We help parents raise their kids to be Christ followers. I'm Angie Terry, and today's topic is getting creative with family devotions. This series of tips is central to family vision. Having a daily devotion really helps define us as a Christian family. Don't let the idea of having a daily devotion intimidate you if you've never done it before. Just start with a devotion book, read a story, and have prayer. In the last tip, we talked about how to enhance a family devotion with a little one with just some small, simple changes. As your little one becomes accustomed to a daily devotion, there are going to be times you need to get creative with it. One of the things we often did as a family was to have a little worship service with our boys. They had songs they listened to and enjoyed, and often some of those songs were worship music. We would take them into our living room, put the music on, and worship. We would lift our hands, we would sit on the floor and lift their hands, and just enjoy each other. We didn't make it too serious. We kept it light and engaging. Now, when you get creative with this, I would encourage you to still have your normal devotion experience. You don't want to set the expectation that you had to make every normal daily devotion live up to some exciting experience every day. But this is a simple way to get creative. Involve the entire family and center it around worship. There are a lot of creative experiences that you can do that center around technology. There are Bible apps, there are YouTube videos, there are all sorts of things you can do that involve screens. But I just want to caution you to not start this too early. There will come a time when you use a YouTube video series to teach and train your kids, but you don't want to introduce any addictive behaviors just for the sake of creativity. One option you can consider is a Bible story podcast. There are quite a number of them. Just Google Kids Bible Stories podcast. Listen to the entire story ahead of playing it for your child just to make sure that you approve. Then, after the podcast, do your prayers and your normal routine. Again, my only hesitation here is I like them having the habit of looking in a book every day. You may be able to somehow do both a podcast, read a short story, and then pray. One final option is to play a video, but just listen to the narration without viewing the screen. There are very good stories that are told without having to watch. All of these resources can be used to get creative and supplement your knowledge with family devotions. But I want to encourage you not to be so concerned about creativity when they are small and try to do too much. This can easily get overwhelming and discourage your daily devotion. It's always better to keep it simple. God uses your desire to raise your kid right to get to your heart. Thanks for listening to me. Now, take a moment and let Him speak to you.